Okay, hey guys, it's your boy Philco here again, and I'm with,
His wife.
yes, as I call, wife face. And this is us walking to the outdoor training area, like outdoor fitness park. What do you think of this outdoor fitness park I'm going to?
I think it's nice, it's beautiful, it's a lot of space, and they kind of have everything just to do little exercise.
Do you like watching the people play basketball sometimes?
Yeah, it's interesting because one side you can see the people playing basketball, the other side you can see the doggy park, the other side you can see the kids play. It's pretty interesting place.
Okay, and this thing is heavy. I forgot exactly how much it weighs, but oh, they're cool buildings. But that thing's pretty. I think it's like 20 kilograms. I'll put it on the screen when I'm exercising. But yeah, the weather out here is very hot. Last week I was exercising without wife, and it was so hot that I think I almost fainted. And so I have to be way more careful when exercising outdoors in the extreme heat because it can be dangerous when you're doing too much. I didn't have this problem in Russia, because it was cold, so I had to do a lot to stay warm and stuff. But here, it's hot and the air is humid, which means wet. Humid means wet. How do you say humid in Russian? I forgot. And you forgot.
I forgot.
Okay. All the Russian people, oh my God! And they're going to leave it in the comments. But yeah, this is us again in Panama. So today you're going to see me doing calisthenics, and wife will be recording, and there'll be some other people. And that day was a black day.
Yeah, a lot of black people exercising in the
And
morning.
walking past. It was the blackest day I've seen in the park, and it's the day we decided to film.
Yeah, I try my best not to film them, but you're gonna see them anyway.
Yeah, she tries not to film people in general. It's not like she's trying to avoid the black people. She's trying not to film other people. And we're in Panama City, and actually the city that has a lot of black people that's also a big city is called Cologne. Do you know about Cologne, Carlos?
No.
Well, Cologne is like the second biggest city. It's north, like to the coast up there. We're down there. And it has way more of a black population. But it's also more poor and stuff like that. And so we're good where we are. No, here
You
in
can see
Panama.
doggy.
Oh, yeah, you might even get your favorite doggy. Yeah, you might even see your favorite doggy here soon. She likes Labradors.
Golden retrievers.
Sorry. But they look alike.
Not really.
Okay. All right. She likes golden retrievers because they're fluffy and they look happy.
Cute, yeah.
And that's me. I made it. That's my warm up right there. So now I'm gonna just start with some pull-ups. Relaxed body. I try to get my chin over the bar, and I definitely try not to use my legs at all to help me go up. I try to go all the way down and up. And try not to hit my chin on a bar. I've done that a few times, so I do not want to hit my face anymore. And this is just my warm up with the the pull ups, sorry. And I don't know how much I weigh right now, maybe 83 kilograms. Yeah, like 83. So if you want to know how much that is in pounds, you do the math. And that's why Faye's still recording, because she just likes to record. And this is me working shoulders here. And yeah, you were in pain a little, so you didn't want to exercise this day.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't feel that well.
Okay, that's fine. You're there to support me just in case I did too much. You told me to sit down once, remember? I
Yeah.
don't know if we got that on camera. You're like, sit down! And this is me working my shoulders, trying not to hit the wrong part of the soldier. The soldier? Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm not trying to hit the wrong part of the shoulder, so I feel it when I'm working it. So I know exactly what I'm hitting. Look at my legs. Look at my calf muscles, Carlos. Look.
Look nice.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work on the upper part of the leg, but it's improving.
It is.
You told me before that my leg looks skinny, remember?
Yeah.
So then I was like, screw that.
Upper body look bigger than down there.
But
The feet.
that didn't sound right. Okay, now I'm gonna just do some dips here. I think I just do like 15 really quick. Just pump them out, I guess. And that's it. I go down as far as I can, stay stable. I mean, my head goes up and down, but I hate how people look when they do this exercise. I gotta make another video showing how some people do this exercise, and it just looks so stupid. It's ridiculous. I can't wait to make that video. But yeah, I do that, and I feel nice. And then after this, time to put on a belt. Oh, no. Oh, wait, this is for the core. Do you know what core is?
No.
Core is like your stomach, your obliques, like all this. I like how your core feels. I'm rubbing your stomach now.
Okay.
And yeah, this is for the core. And I like how my those are actual real glasses.
They look really cool.
Like, because I don't notice they get dark when I'm outside, but you do.
I do, and it looked like you wearing shades.
Yeah, but
like
I'm not.
your fashion or something like that. But yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, sometimes I try to be cool. It doesn't work, but that works. But yeah, this is for the core. I like doing this. And that resistance band is not expensive. You could use it at home. Just make sure you know how to use it properly so it doesn't hit you in the face. Definitely don't want to get hit in the face. At least record it. Okay, that's not nice. So now it's time for the belt. Do you want to talk about the belt?
We designed this belt ourselves. You can see some names on that. And yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, did you even get the belt? Okay. Dudu, that's me. Hugs.
Ohana, that means family.
And Boo Boo, that's her.
Love.
Sorry, I'm laughing really hard into the thing. So, yay, time to put on some extra weight. And I think I gave you a kiss or something.
Yeah.
I remember one time you thought I was giving you a kiss. I just wanted water. Remember that? Sorry. But it was funny. I gave you a kiss anyway.
Oh, no.
Okay. So now I'm doing chin-ups. So I think I do 10 with the water jug. I don't know how much that water jug weighs, but I'll put it on the screen like I said. So I'm just doing 10 here, a clean 10. All the way down, up to the chin passes the bar. My chin's not going up and down with my neck muscles like some guys do. Pause. Definitely pause. But I'm just keeping my my neck steady as I'm going up and down, up and down. And now I have to do dips with this thing. And I have to stand there with it on, and I didn't even take it off. So I think I do, what I do, 12 or 15? Well, we'll find out. Let's count.
Okay.
I'll try to count in Spanish. Ready?
Okay.
This should be entertaining. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14! Why didn't I do 15? Maybe I counted off, but wow, I did 14. I mean, that's not bad. I think I do 15 after this, but we'll wait and see. So now I'm relaxing a little bit, and I gotta take it easy, and then edit forward. And now we're gonna do pull-ups now. That's the opposite direction of the way I did it last. And this little wood log thing is dangerous, so I have to be super careful not to fall on my face. There's a guy over there doing dips. Yeah, his dips are decent. They don't look crazy, but not everyone knows how to really do them. But that's okay. You know, exercising is better than no exercising. So now doing it this way with the pull-up grip with my palm facing away from me is of course harder, but I still think I do a clean 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shit, I forgot 9. 9. What's 10? 10. I've been, oh my god, I only know numbers in Spanish now. It's been so long. Okay, so now I'm going to do dips again. Don't worry guys, it's almost over. I'm going to do dips again, and this time I think I do 15. Let me count in English, make sure I'm not missing anything.
1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
10,
see that?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, that's 15. That shit is
Okay.
not easy, but it's fun. It's fun. So there we go. And so we're almost finished now. After those two, I decide in this hot weather that's enough of this heavy. No, oh crap, that's right. I did the holds. The holds are crazy. I took my phone out and everything. I think it's called isometric hold or whatever, but oh, this hurts. And this doesn't only hurt the arms and back, it works your stomach. My stomach was burning, so I just hold it up there for like, I forgot how many seconds I did, but you're looking at it, you can tell. And it's not easy. Then I switch grips and do it again. So back up there and more holding. Yeah, my stomach was feeling it more than anything else. I didn't expect that. I think if it weren't for my stomach, I would have stayed longer. And then of course, I rest a little, and then I'm gonna do it in dip form. I'm dying. I am dying. Oh, some lady came. She's cool. She's doing her climbing stuff. And here goes my hold. Oh, that is a tough thing to do. I felt my body shaking. And then after this, that's basically it. I don't think we filmed anything after this, did we?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, we did. We did without the weights. So yeah, that's really it. I don't think I need to explain anything else. Anything you want to say, Love Face?
Exercise more, guys, and take care of your health.
Okay. Do you want to tell them I was fat? Maybe 2 years ago, was it?
2 years ago, yeah. We all were fat a little bit, but now we're in shape.
You were fat when I met you, love.
And we're trying to take care of our health, exercising.
Okay. So yeah, that's really it, guys. I'm all out. So I'm going to do this. Finish off with 10. Then I'm going to do 10 dips as well with only my body weight. And that's really it. And that's my routine. I definitely do a little bit more of a routine when I'm indoors. But when I'm outdoors in this extreme heat and humidity, I have to be very careful because I don't want to faint and stuff. So that's really it, guys. And we're out. Say bye.
Bye.